preschool friends. I'm glad to see you again. It's been a while. Look who I have with me. He's kind of taken up a little space here. I call him Mr. Bear, but his real name is Sawyer. And Sawyer was my daughter Ava's. It still is my daughter Ava's. But when she was really little, she used to always love to snuggle with him. Look how big he is. He's so stinking cute. Look at his big old feet. But I thought he would join us today because today is a really special day. Do you know that we are on the letter Z? This is the last letter of our alphabet. We have learned 26 letters. Gosh, you guys are so stinking smart. So we are going to have the letter Z that we're going to talk about today. What? Oh, he said he's so excited that he's with us. So I'm going to put him to work. He's going to kind of hold on to this for me. Sawyer, can you hold on to this letter Z for me? You can? Oh, okay. I'm going to see if he can kind of hold on to this like that. Oh, look at him. He's just like you guys. He's such a big helper. If he gets loud, let me know because I'll have to tell him to be a little quiet. So we are going to talk about the letter Z. And Z, when we do our finger spelling, is actually, we are just actually making the letter Z. And that is our finger spelling of our letter Z. And where do we start our letters? Where do we start our letters? At the top, top, top. Where do we start our letters? At the top, top, top. Not on the bottom, not in the, where? Middle. Where do we start our letters? At the top, top, top. So we are going to actually start up at the top and we are going to make a little line, a big diagonal line, and another little line. Z says Z. Z says Z. Every letter makes a sound. The Z says Z. So let's do our finger spelling up in the air and we are going to make the letter Z. So we're going to do a little line across, a big diagonal line down, and another little line across. And let's go ahead and say Z says Z. Z says Z. Every letter makes a sound. The Z says Z. Mr. Bear, come on, you have to hold on to this a little bit better. So let's go ahead and let's erase our capital letter Z. So what makes this so easy, friends, is that this is almost like our letter Y or like our letter S. It's the same letter as a capital, but as a lowercase, it's just a little smaller. So let's do another lowercase letter Z. We're going to do a little line across, a big diagonal line down, and another little line across. Z says Z. Z says Z. Every letter makes a sound. The Z says Z. Go ahead and erase those capital and lowercase letter Z's because we don't want a bunch of Z's floating around our homes. So we are going to do some brainstorming of some letter Z. I'm going to go ahead and I'll lift this up like this. And we have Mr. Bear is holding on to our Z, but there's also a word that I see here that starts with the letter Z. Does anybody know what this is? Oh, you guys, you're so smart. You're right. It's a zebra. So we're going to, before we start brainstorming some of our letters here, we're going to make our letter Z. So we are going to do a little line across, big diagonal line down, little line across. So that's one line, two lines, three lines. That's our capital letter Z. So now our lowercase letter Z. Same thing, just a little bit smaller. So a little line across, big diagonal line down, and a little line across. Again, that is one line, two lines, three lines. They both only have three lines to make our letter Z. So let's think about it. We have the word zebra. I'm going to go ahead and turn this. Zebra. Even though the word, the letter Z, it seems like there's not a whole lot of words that start with it, but when I started thinking about it, I was actually able to think of a lot of words that start with the letter Z. We also have a few friends, one friend in my threes program and another friend in my fours program. My first friend, Braden, in our threes program, his last name is Zaya, and that starts with the letter Z. Z-A-I-A. And in my fours program, we have our friend Rocco, and Rocco's last name is Zabari. Z-E-B-A-R-I. So far we have zebra, Zaya, and Zabari. We also have, where does this guy live? Well, I know he lives in my house, but most bears live at the zoo. So we say zoo. And then somebody who takes care of the animals at the zoo, they're called zookeepers. That would be kind of a fun job, wouldn't it? Zookeepers. We also have, what do I always tell you guys? You gotta learn how to what your coat? Zip your coat. And what do you use to zip your coat? A zipper. And actually, I like this word. If somebody's really fast at running, they're called zippy. Oh, they're very zippy when they run. I actually like saying that word, zippy. It's kind of a fun word to say. We have zucchini. That's also kind of a fun word. I love zucchini. It's kind of a hard word to spell. Z-U-C-C-H-I-N-I, zucchini. And we have zigzag, zig-zag. That's kind of a line that goes like this. That's like a zigzag line. We have, a scary word, zombie. I think you guys like to sometimes play games that have zombies in them. So silly. We have zone. I'm going to start up here at the top, zone. We have, what is the number that comes before 1? Yeah, it looks like an O, 0. And we have zinnias, which is a really pretty flower. That's another kind of hard word to spell. Z-I-N-E-A-S. And then lastly, we have the word zoom, kind of like a rocket would zoom. So let's go ahead and let's say these words together. Zebra, Zaya, Zabari, zoo, zookeepers, zip your zipper. Oh, you guys are super zippy. Zucchini, zigzag, zombie, zone, 0, zinnias, and zoom. Good job. This is our letter Z words that we brainstormed. Mr. Bear, you're doing a good job too. What? Oh, he said thank you. You're welcome. So these are our words that we brainstormed. We have a few songs that we can sing before we read our Zip to the Zoo book. Let's see. You guys usually like these kind of songs. This says, Zach's zebra's living at the zoo. He likes to run in zigzags for words that start with Z. The people run to see words like Zach's zebra zigzags at the zoo. Z, 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 Z. That's a silly one, isn't it? How about this one? Do you know the zookeeper, the zookeeper, the zookeeper? Do you know the zookeeper? He likes the animals. Oh, he loves the letter Z, the letter Z, the letter Z. Oh, he loves the letter Z, and he likes to sing with me. Good job. I'm the letter Z, how do you do? I have some new Z words for you. Zipper, zucchini, zigzag, zoom. Zookeeper, zero, zebra, and zoo. I'm the letter Z, how do you do? I have some newsy words for you. Good job. Alrighty, let's go ahead and we will read. Hey, do you think we should have Mr. Bear help me hold on to my book? Mr. Bear, do you want to help me? What? Oh, sorry. He says, quit calling me Mr. Bear. My name is Sawyer. Sawyer, I will help you. There we go. He's going to help me hold on to this. Can we do that? Oh, sure. It says, zip to the zoo. So remember, when we read a book, we start from the top and we go to the bottom and we read from the left to the right. And if we look at this, does this look like the setting will be inside or outside? Inside or outside? I think it looks like it's outside because I see some bushes, right? So that's outside. And characters. Do you think that they're going to be animals or are they going to be people? I think it kind of looks like a kind of a silly looking person, but this is people, it's not an animal. And what is this letter that's on his little shirt? Yeah, you're right, it's the letter Z. And it looks like he has lots of zippers. He has zippers for hair, and he's got zipper running across his shirt, a zipper on his Z, and a zipper on his shoe. Zip to the zoo. So if a story is written by Kathleen, what is Kathleen called? Yes, you are right. You guys are so smart. She's the author of the book. And if Lane drew the pictures, what is Lane doing? Lane is called the illustrator. Yeah, I just can't trick you guys. You guys are so smart. So we open the book and it says zip to the zoo. So does it sound like he's going to walk to the zoo very slowly, or do you think he's going to be very zippy? I think he's going to be kind of fast going to the zoo. And what is this sweet little guy here? Looks like a little zebra. What colors are those zebras? Yeah, you're right. They're white and they're black. Mr. Z zips to the zoo. Is that a zebra? Remember, when we see a question mark, what does our voice do? It goes up. Is that a zebra? I don't think that looks like a zebra. Mr. Bear, do you think this looks like a zebra? No, I don't think he doesn't think it looks like a zebra. No, that is a lion. What does a lion start with? L, right. Is that a zebra? Ooh, looks kind of creepy. What do you think, Mr. Bear? See his big eyes peeking out? Let's see. No, that's a gorilla. Oh, I love gorillas. They're so fun to watch at the zoo. Is that a zebra? Do you think the zebra's going to be in this pond of water here? What do you think, Sawyer? Oh, he said he doesn't think so. He said, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's something over here. Does this look like a zebra? He looks kind of gray. He doesn't look like he's black and white striped. No, this is an elephant. It says that is an elephant. Is that a zebra? Oh, I see some really, really long legs here. And I don't see his body. It looks like it's being hidden by this tree. What do you think that is? Let's see. I think you're right. I think you know. No, that is a giraffe. Oh my goodness sakes. Look how long that giraffe's neck is. I bet you he's able to eat all these leaves off the tree, because that's why his neck is so long, so he can reach the leaves when he's extra hungry. Is that a zebra? This picture kind of looks like it could be a zebra. Let's see. He's black and he's white. Yes! There's my exclamation mark. It's showing me excited. That is a zigzag zebra. Oh my goodness, he's kind of a funky looking zebra. He's got zigzags. He doesn't just have stripes. But you know, it's called the Zigzag Zoo. That's kind of funny. I like this book. Very cool. Sawyer, can you hold on to it? I think I'm going to tuck him in like this. There we go. Got his big old toesies here. Good job. Thank you, Sawyer. You've been my good buddy today, and you've been extra quiet. I'm sure the kids are very excited to see you. So friends, we talked about the letter Z today, and this is our last letter that we are going to be learning because we have learned all the letters, A through Z. And you know how many letters there are in the alphabet? There's 26 letters. So you guys have been working so hard, and you're so smart, and I'm so proud of you. So let's do our letter Z again. Z starts up at the top, goes to the bottom, not in the middle. Z says Z. Z says Z. Every letter makes the sound. The Z says Z. And then where do we start our letters? At the top, top, top. Where do we start our letters? At the top, top, top. Not on the bottom, not in the, where? Middle. Where do we start our letters? At the top, top, top. And let's do our finger spelling of our letter Z. We start up at the top, short line across, long diagonal line down, little line across. Z says Z. Let's raise our hand up high. Let's pat ourselves on the back. Let's raise our hand up high and give ourselves a quiet air high five. Woo-hoo. And we say, my heart belongs to you. You too.